Hey Cancer Seeker, welcome back to the Existential Shift. If you're new, my name is Morgane. Happy coming May, or already May if you're watching it during that month. I have an interesting hairdo. I was working on a set of something today, I can't say. And they did my hair. And then I found a feather on the floor. So when we wrapped, I put it in my hair. That's it. So it goes. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Dominant, Cross Watchers, Intuitively Guided, North Node, South Node, whatever you want. Wherever it sits in your chart that you really resonate with, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you feeling? How are you guys feeling? These are the after tarot. Ooh, the light. If I do this, I hide it. Messages and guidance for my Cancerians, please, for the month of May. Messages for Cancer for May, please. Six of Pentacles. I need more. You need more. You need more, Cancer. More generosity, more kindness, more time. I was about to say, no you don't. You don't need anything, but you do. We all do. This whole new age of, we're just here for ourselves and to develop ourselves and we don't need anything, not love, not kindness. That's such big BS. It's unbelievable. It's so counter-spiritual. It's so dangerous to evolution. We do need each other. We experience this existence in this world through connections. Ace of Wands and the Magician. And we are all part of this source. If we need ourselves, then we need each other because each other is ourselves. Force of will. Ace of Wands and the Magician. Strong force of will. It's the thing that sits in your tummy that is connected straight to source and communicates with it and calls for it, right? The Magician and the Ace of Wands. What do I want? Now how do I get it? What do I want? And how do I get it? Ace of Wands with the Magician, it's like, what can I compare this to? It's like Houdini. It's like, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. Which is kind of interesting that it comes right after the Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles, it either gives or receives, but not from itself or to itself. The Magician operates on his own passion, will, need. And then he creates it. He doesn't ask for anybody. He can do it for others, but with the Ace of Wands, it's for yourself. Two of Cups, okay. So maybe it's love that you need, that you want, that you got. If only it was that simple, right? In this combination, it seems to be that simple. It's like the minute you shift your will, your passion, not your state of mind, not how you think things should be, not how you hope things should be, but literally your gut shifts from what will someone give to me or what will I give to them to this is what I want. That's when you get it. Without overthinking it, analyzing it, planning it, trying to understand it, what is right, what is wrong, how things should be, how do I want them to be, without self-judgment. Is it okay that I want something in a certain way? Is it fair? Should I give more? Should I keep giving? Should I keep giving? Or do I admit to myself, with no judgment and no facade and no sense of self-righteousness, if I just admit to myself to what I want? What you want, seemingly here, Cancer, is something simple and good and mutual that just happens because you want it. Okay? Allow yourself to feel that without apologizing for it. Maybe you have been doing so, which is why it's now entering. Maybe you're already in a relationship. Maybe someone comes into your life acting magician-like, making you suspicious. And maybe they end up surprising you. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. 5 of Cups. Or maybe not. Sometimes connections are our organ, anchor. The thing that keeps us balanced, aligned, keeps us at check. And when we are in ourselves, we're either super megalomaniac or super depressed. That end, if there's a good connection of 2 of Cups, someone might be a little bit pessimistic and have some negative, almost depressive point of view on it, because they think to themselves, what about everything else that I can have? This looks like someone taking something beautiful for granted, thinking of all the options that they may have, and then being like, oh, I'm actually super sad without this. But let's see further, Cancer. For me, please. Are you like busy staring at my feather? I'm sorry. The moon, yeah. The moon with the 5 of Cups, right after the 5 of Cups, it's emotional anguish and confusion that has to do with something of the heart, of a love connection. Makes sense. I mean, a lot of us are here because we are confused about something and we seek guidance. And that's okay. It's almost like something that felt so certain, like an opportunity, a gift, together but apart kind of energy. Very foggy vibe, lack of communication. Being caught up in our own cloud, in our own issues. A lot of baggage that each of the individuals bring. Everyone has a baggage. You just need to find someone that loves you enough to help you unpack. Right? So this is that someone that loves you enough to help you unpack. But will you show them that your luggage? Or will you hide it? Whatever you hide with the moon will surface. Or will drown you in sadness. So I recommend putting things on the table. Energy that isn't suppressed and used, doesn't matter, good, bad, happy, sad, hopeful, angry. All types of energy is materials for creation. Okay? So when you suppress something and you keep it inside, it's still working, it's still ticking, it still communicates with the universe and manifests. Problem is, it's hidden. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're manifesting because you're hiding it from yourself. When you put it out in the open to yourself and to whomever is relevant, creation continues, except that now it's with consciousness and awareness and open free will, as opposed to subconscious, murky, hidden will. Watch my 13th element video. You can find it on my playlist, the 13th element, True Secrets of Manifestation. I explain exactly how manifestation works and the power of shadow work and of our subconscious. Carl Jung said, until you make your subconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. How do you make your subconscious conscious? You talk about it. To yourself, first and foremost, obviously, and to whomever is relevant. Look at all this power swirling in these murky waters of fears and confusion. And it's like, this is like a seesaw, a swing, I'm sorry. The down and the up. And what's right here in the middle? Two of Cups, the balance, okay? So, if you were to find your equilibrium, this could be Mercury in Aries, okay? When you feel over secured and you self-indulge with your power and your abilities, and then you maybe take it a step too far, and Mars and Gemini, people are saying things that they regret. We're feeling ourselves. We're feeling ourselves right now. I think it would be great if we will be feeling ourselves in a sweet, loving manner, as opposed to depressive and confusing. What's the advice? Let's see. What am I telling you to do, basically? Or what am I advising you to do? For Cancer, please. 9 of Wands. Okay. So 9 of Wands right after the Moon and the 5 of Cups. A lot of paranoia. Someone is really holding their guards up. And kind of crying over spilled milk, maybe potentially a love connection that they feel they may have lost. See, the Nine of Wands is also the card of holding on, of sticking through something, of not giving up. But if I have it with the Moon and the Five of Cups, I'm worried that the stress levels or the fear and the sadness will kind of take over and just not allow you to function. Or you can reverse the roles. Okay, Cancer. So if it's not you, it could be someone in your life. Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. Unbelievably two completely different energies, and yet somehow it works. Look at the background and how they're facing each other. So this is falling in love like mad, and one person wants to just fall for it and kind of not fall for it like in a bad way, kind of allow themselves to fall in it with it, and the other person is kind of holding their guards up and making sure that someone is having trust issues, and they want to make sure that they can trust this individual because this individual gives an impression of the Fool. They don't know if they're trustworthy. They don't know if they are grounded, because the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She is ground. She is Taurus. She is Earth. She is Gaia. Okay, she is the human aspect of the meter, of the Empress. She's the queen of the earth element. And she requires proof. Trust is earned, not demanded, right? And the Fool is like, let's fly to Ibiza. And she's like, but what if you'll kill me? I don't know you. What if... but we need to take my car. Queen of Pentacles is like, but did you get the vaccines? He's like, well, I picked a flower. That will save us. I picked a flower. I'm just kidding. I'm being funny, but no, it's kind of that. It's kind of that. I know I sound extreme, but it's kind of that. I just took a glimpse of myself with the hair and the feather. Why do you guys put up with me? Like, if you're new, but if you've been around, I really appreciate you. I appreciate it. The Fool and the Magician. Oh, I uploaded 2 new classes for my Tarot Masterclass. The Fool and the Magician. We started doing the Major Arcanas. Check it out. Study Tarot. Become a Tarot. Show me more for Cancer. Explain this. Cancer for May, please. Cancer for May. Okay. Of course she requires proof of trust. There's another lady. That, or, yeah, I was about to say maybe it's just one individual that she's really intense, but then the Three of Cups came up right under the Ace of Wands. Someone wants to have fun. Someone wants to have sexy time. But here's the interesting thing. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, that's the Taurus Scorpio scale. Deep earth, deep waters. Okay, Cancer, someone is really feeling themselves and might be a little bit overindulging on attention. They're like, they want attention. It could be you, and I'm just saying them, so it won't hurt your feelings. I don't know. It's up to your narrative. But someone, you or someone else, there's some player vibe here. Amidst love, okay? So someone has the opportunity to have love, but their nature is very mercurial and kind of everywhere. So, and they like the ladies, obviously. So, but here's what they're feeling alone at night or in their empty space. It comes out of fear. It comes out of pain. They feel like they need to fill a void. Not a good enough reason to hurt you, Cancer. And if it's you, then not a good enough reason to hurt someone else. We all have our reasons, see? And that's the thing Cancers really need to learn, that, if someone tells you, oh, I'm going through this, I'm having this, okay. There's room for compassion, but hold on. What about what you're going through? Have you let it affect your behavior? Did it make you disrespect the other person or take it out on them? If the answer is no, because you probably wouldn't do that, then you deserve the same treatment, Cancer is the ocean, and the ocean accepts everything from, beautiful boats to dolphins to the trash that humanity throws in it. Takes it all in, right? Because it can. I think it was a very long time ago that I did a reading for Taurus where I told the story of the lake, and when you throw a rock into a lake, first it causes like waves, right, like echoes, and then the rock sinks to the bottom of the lake, and then it goes quiet. Everything is back to normal. So you're like this lake where someone throws a rock, and at first it shakes you, and then it sinks, and then you're back to normal. But then another rock, and another rock, and another rock. At one point, you're like, you don't have any more room. You need to take care of yourself, Cancer. Take care of your waters. Just because someone has a stone to throw doesn't mean you should let them throw it at you. I've learned that the hard way. An empath, right? My rising is Cancer. I am that axis of, earth, water. My sun is in Taurus. My rising is in Cancer. My south node is in Scorpio. It's like I'm all of that earth, water thing. I get it. But we need to learn how to take care of our crops. If our waters are not clean and flowing, they're not going to feed our earth. And all fun and games until we get hurt, right, Cancer? All fun and games until we get hurt. I can do it, I can make it work, I can clean my own subconscious, I can heal, I can give love a chance. Boom, recklessness. boom, the post-trauma comes back. And how hard did you work to get here, Cancer? How hard did you work to get here? Emotionally balanced and loving and giving and empathetic and grounded and strong. But here's what I have here. I have here someone that needs to feel super safe physically, needs to feel super safe emotionally, and then they can let go and have fun. See, that's the thing. That's a bit of a tricky challenge between men and women. Men need to first feel like they can have fun with you before they can make you feel that you can trust them, before they're serious with you. Women need to feel like they can trust a man. They need to see that they can be serious before they can let go and have fun. It's a catch-22. Who needs to go first? Sorry, I'm fixing my feather. Excuse me. There we go. Who needs to go first? Men. Because a woman that doesn't feel safe with you, you will never fully see her. You listen to me if you're a man. If you want to get to know a woman and see all the best attributes of her, make her trust you for real. Don't play games, you numbnut. Women are highly intuitive and perceptive, okay? Unless you date a moron, I don't know. But women see right through you, even if they won't say it. Okay, so yeah, you make that sacrifice first. And ladies, I know equality and all that, but let's talk biology for a second. It's okay to be different. It doesn't show weakness. We are handling women, are handling fear on a daily, regular basis since we're born. Okay? Walking in the street at night for a woman and walking in the street at night for a man, two extremely different experiences. All women that are watching you right now are nodding, and men are like, oh. Everybody's went through fear and danger, of course. But there's a difference between going through it occasionally in weird situations as opposed to like women who are constantly scared. Okay? Even if they won't admit it, there's always that fear of someone walking behind you in the alley, of someone whistling at you, looking at you, say, hey, babe. Touching you in a little bit of a too off of a way, but it's like you can't say anything because nobody saw, and it's like you're not really sure. Maybe they didn't mean it, but you felt. It's like there's always that sense of needing to protect our boundaries and protect ourselves. We live with fear. Do you understand? You want to see a woman? Make her feel safe. Ladies out there who are getting mad, of course you can protect yourself and all that jazz. But it's not about that. This is about bonding, okay? This is about reciprocity. We are highly intelligent beings, but we're also biological animals with instincts and needs. And here's the fun part, not all of it is bad. It's not a bad thing to admit that you're scared. You're not weak. A brave person is only brave because they fear something first and then they act regardless. Bravery is not about not being afraid. Bravery is about being scared and doing what is right regardless. We're all scared. As women, you have more reasons to be afraid in this world. I've been assaulted and attacked and harassed. Oh my God, I can't even like start to tell you guys. And I'm not like a weird extreme case. Every woman has her stories. Every woman has her stories. Men as well, of course, but statistically you can't ignore the numbers. There's a reason. Numbers are going up when it comes to women who can defend themselves, thankfully. But it's just psychological, you know? People assume that a woman can't necessarily defend herself. It's an assumption, you know? So they're like, okay, let's try, let's attack. So even if all women can defend themselves, they still have to be in that spot of having to defend themselves. I'm not saying men are not living in fear. You guys have your own things. I know, of course. And you're worthy of care and tenderness as well, of course. But you have to understand nature, please. Confirmation. Okay, as I say, understand nature, the runes fall. Those are the mothers of nature. Sorry. No, seriously. It's easy to make someone feel like they're meaningless. It's hard to make someone feel like they are the world. Okay? Women, be okay with demanding someone in your life to first make you feel safe before you're just going off on an adventure. Or not, it's up to you, but be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Yeah, you want to be lighthearted. Yeah, you want to be chill. Yeah, you want to flow. Yeah, you want them to think you're awesome. But be honest with yourself. What do you need? What will make you feel at ease and great? Don't lie to yourself. Don't say to yourself what it is that you think is cool. What is your truth? What do you need? Don't be ashamed to demand it or expect it or want it, because once you admit to your gut, to your deepest truths, to your deepest needs, once you admit it to yourself, then you can echo that will to the universe, and then that can come. Yeah, we're all scared. Men, women, we're all scared. We all got hurt before. Okay, say what you need. Tell her what you need. 99.999% of women, if you tell them what you need with honesty, they'll be like, okay, we just need to know. And vice versa. Ladies, tell them what you need. If he has a problem with that, he can go F himself. Literally. Don't fuck with someone who doesn't make you feel safe. Literally. Yay! I hope YouTube doesn't one day be like, she's too blunt. Yeah, I'm blunt and I got a feather. What you gonna do about it? See, I have such rude neighbors. What the fuck are you yelling at? Maybe you can't even hear it and I'm just talking. Anyway, let's conclude for Cancer. Is there anything else before I... Okay, it's in reverse. Justice in the reverse. I don't like this. One more, please. Thank you. And 7 of Wands. Okay. There's a unfair battle, unfair situation that you feel like you need to protect your name. 4 of Swords in reverse. Don't wait. Don't wait. If you feel like you're being wronged or someone's saying the wrong thing about you, do not wait. Say it. Call it out. Protect yourself. Protect your name. There's also a sense of competition over someone. If someone will, and certain people will just say whatever they think you want to hear to get what they want from you, listen to your gut. Cancer. Listen to your gut. Oh, there you go. Judgment. Okay. if you're concerned about a certain case, court case, situation, conflict, whatnot, don't just be like, what will be, and I trust. I mean, it's good that you trust, but trust but verify. Make sure that everything is set up right and people are saying the right things and there's no misinformation, no one is lying. And that's a very specific narrative. It won't apply to everybody. You know if it's yours. Yeah, I'm getting someone that like comes back from the dead kind of thing. It's like someone suddenly contacts you, wants to talk to you, and you're like, where did that come from? I didn't even know you still like think of me, interest, like what? Show me one more. Obviously it's not over. Okay, the story isn't over. Cancer, May. What else do we need to know before we go to our extended? Page of Pentacles. So this seems to be like a very specific. Okay. So some of you may have been wronged one way or another, like been mistreated, or there was something unjust or soon to be. But stick up for yourself and, communicate to other people as well. It can help you. And then you will be, it will be set right. It will be set right, whatever the situation is that feel unfair or wrong. It will be cleared completely. If this is a specific court case for you guys, this might be going to be resolved anywhere between May and September. Okay, for those of you that this is relevant for. Something to do with either, it could also be something to do with either a diploma, maybe you had a diploma being delayed, or some sort of paperwork that you've been waiting on, lost in the mail, or someone messed up or something like that. It will be corrected, it will be fixed, but you have to be on top of it and catch it as it happens, and communicate it. And someone really wants to do the right thing. They like really want to be that person. The Fool wants to go through the experience of the Hierophant. Show them give them a chance. Because if you don't give a chance, they're already failed. But if you give a chance, then they might succeed. So if it's something that you're willing to give a chance. But for those of you that whatever it is, it wasn't too bad, someone is wanting to make a wrong right. And clarify. I'm getting like clarifying something. So it doesn't have to be a court case. It could be something that you just feel really wronged by. But there's like wanting to compromise, clarify, clear. So child women, compete. Queens, don't compete. If you feel like you're having to compete over someone's attention or heart, or you know, like you might be one of many. I personally wouldn't even, I'm like, treat me right or don't treat me at all kind of thing. It's up to you, it's a choice, but you'll be treated the way you'll present yourself. It's as simple as that. If you feel small enough to be like an option, be an option. If you feel worthy enough to not just be an option, then don't be an option. This is just a part of this whole, you know, yeah, I'll have fun, I'll have adventures, all that jazz. But trust is earned, not demanded, right? Okay. All right, let's see your extended, guys. So link below to your extended that I will be doing right now. It will include the numeric repetition of the cards and the major arcanas on the table. And after that, I will clean the table and have a brand new shuffle of a Celtic cross. Those are 10 new cards. And then I'll give messages from the runes. If you want to book a private reading with me, link to that is below. You can be anywhere in the world. If you have PayPal, easy to do it. Interesting what's going on here. I'll fix it in a second. If you want to study tarot, I have Tarot Masterclass. You can either be going through the journey of becoming a Tarotchi, meaning, you know, taking the classes chronologically from 0 till today. Or you can just be like, I just want to know about specific cards because I made a video for each card. So you can choose your journey. Yeah, I knew I saw chronological fun stuff. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an entire new narrative. Okay, we'll see this in the extended. And also, for those of you that, you know, are curious about 2019 as a year, I did an extended for 2019. It's called Ministers of Magic, where I dissected the year by the month using the Afro Tarot, the Celtic Tarot as clarifiers, the runes, and the oracles of the I Ching and the Akashic records. Have I said everything? I'm on Instagram, the Existential Shift. Jesus, how are your readings always so freaking long? Because I love you guys. Because who else will take me with this? Oh my god. Okay, all right. I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to see you really soon. And if not, all good. I'll see you in June. Love you guys either way. Thank you for your support. Join my tribe of seekers by subscribing if you haven't so far. And okay, bye.